I just don't understand how people think that if we allow a dictator, a thug, to decide he's going to take significant portions of the land that aren't his, and that's going to satisfy him. I don't quite understand.
So you call it appeasement. What might happen if the Trump administration says, look, that's the deal. You've got to give this territory up, at least temporarily. What is your fear of the consequence of that?
My fear of the consequence is that some of the NATO countries are going to decide that maybe, especially those along the border with Russia, may just say, we got to make an accommodation. We got to make an accommodation. We got to give Russia more space. We got to go on. We have to yield to the pressures, whether they're economic, political, or military. And
so you see countries like Romania, for example, having a presidential election, choosing people who are Putin's friends.
I don't even want to say it. Yeah, worry about it.
Malcolm, I saved another one for you. U.S. loses another F-18 off the USS Truman in the Red Sea. Israel bombs 4 countries in one day. India, Pakistan starting World War III. Is this normal? This is another F-18 fighter jet has been lost.
Yeah, only
the
$30
second
million
jet
bucks.
lost in a week.
$60 million worth of airplanes rolling off of aircraft carriers. That's because they don't tell you. They're probably dodging attacks on those carriers.
Oh, wow.
And we haven't had an attack on a carrier since World War II, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's making these things roll. But it's ridiculous. And what's Trump tweeting about? He's tweeting about stupid shit.
Sailor, don't be sailory on us, please.
You cursed.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Did the girl from Ipanema finish yet?
Not yet, but yeah.
It's okay. You're good.
We're good.
Okay, let me know when I'm back.
You're back.
So, yeah, this is really ridiculous, and the country is in danger. We're about to lose our status in this world. And if we do something like, what are you going to do? Send the CIA up to recruit polar bears? NSA is going to go after fishery boats and things like that. We're going to deploy submarines to go halibut fishing. We are on the dumbest timeline.
Yeah,
and the
we
fact
really
that
are.
I have to go to Greenland tells you how stupid this is. I'm going to be on Danish television explaining as an intelligence professional what this means. These are our best friends. These are our allies. And, the only thing they could really complain about is, that we're not giving our service members in the space base more fish than they can eat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Malcolm, I see it says your bandwidth is low. Let me just get to this before we lose you. You said Trump parade, June 14th, 1 million people should, quote unquote, attend the parade with the upside down American flag and no effing king signs. Let's make it a really memorable birthday for the wannabe dictator. So tell us about FAFOPAC.org. You are a two-fisted loudmouth potty PAC calling for all resistance groups to march on June 14th to spoil Trump's parade. Talk to us for a sec.
The guy who ran against Marjorie Taylor Greene, Army Sergeant Marcus Flowers, and I have formed FAFOPAC. And you know what that stands for?
Yes, don't say it.
No, it stands for Focused Action, Focused Objectives.
Oh, right.
And we have launched it. You can go to FAFOPAC.org, and you can see our two-fisted, loud potty mouth operation. We are not taking no for an answer, and as loud and as shouty as you see me on this program, that's how we're going to confront the Republicans. No apologies, no discussion. We don't care what you think. We are going to go out and we're going to help all the major resistance groups move on, indivisible, all of them converge on Washington on June 14th, and we're going to spoil a parade.
Good.
And all of you, mark your calendars. We want this to be the biggest march in American history.
And you know what?
76 million of you voted for Kamala Harris. If 50% of you show out, it'll be 10 times the size of the largest march.
And we are going to do this joyful resistance in honor of our friend Jill Sobule. I read your text to me on the air, and I just wanted to thank you because she loved you, and she was like a little kid.
Jill.
She was so excited when you sent her your Ukraine T-shirt, and you wrote me a beautiful text about you didn't feel whole when you got back from Ukraine until Jill sang for you. And so
She
thank you
sang for me on your patio, and it made me cry.
I know.
I love Jill.
I know.
Well, we will
she loved you.
always love Jill.
She loved you. I was looking at our texts about how excited she was when, and she took a picture of herself in your Ukraine shirt. And anyway, I just wanted to.
We will march for her,
Yes.
and we will restore balance to America. It's time for the Second American Revolution to save the values of the first.
Yep.
FAFO PAC, go to it. It's the resistance group you've been waiting for. Leadership.
Well, I'm going to talk till I lose you, but
Talk till your phone dies.
you retweeted our mutual friend Harry Dunn, who said Ashley Babbitt's family is poised to receive $30 million from taxpayers thanks to the Department of Justice. Mrs. Sicknick just wanted a phone call, and the people who assaulted her son Brian held accountable.
$30 million of our money. Listen, somebody said we need to have a Project 2029 where we write down all the things we're going to correct. Forget that. That needs to be a Project 2026 where if we have to, it's time for this government to resign, and we demand restoration of normalcy. We don't give armed criminals immunity. We don't give armed criminals 30 million of our tax dollars. I want every one of those dollars back. I want every one of these people who have been cleared to join Homeland Security, convicted criminals, all right? I want them out. I want government restored. I want schools to be refunded, and every person that's been fired in government. This is the FAFO PAC mantra. Everything goes back. You broke it, we're putting it back.
Yep.
All right? And if we all turn out, if half of us who voted for Kamala Harris turn out, this country will have the greatest protest ever seen, and they have nothing they can do but to bow down to people power. That's what FAFO PAC is all about. So go to fafopac.org, sign up.
You have a secretary.
And let's fight.
Yep, you have a Secretary of Defense that has now lost aircraft. Does not know where. Apparently, there was a Black Hawk helicopter again near DCA that the Transportation Secretary knows nothing about. He's been on multiple signal chats, not just the one, right? Sharing war plans. You're having a Veterans Town Hall on June 7th in DC.
Yep.
I mean, will this break through? How unbelievably our national security is being harmed?
It's only going to break through when that people power hits the streets. Mm-hmm. The estimate was you needed 12.6 million people to march at one time to get the attention of the public. And I'm calling on you. We had 76 million people voted against Trump for Kamala Harris. Where are you? Get your asses out to every protest. But mark June 14th, we better show up to spoil that parade by going everywhere in the country. Pick an overpass near your house and start putting upside down American flags on it. Show that we have no kings, right? Mm-hmm. But if we don't do it, then we're just sitting here whistling like the 80 million people that didn't vote, and you will live in a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I feel like I'm going to lose you any second. So
you're going to lose
while my getting's good.
Love
you, sailor.
Yeah, travel safe.
Travel safe. Oh, hey there, it's Stephanie Miller. If you're like me and you love sharp political insight, pointy, you like it pointy and sharp, bold opinions, and a touch of humor to make sense of these crazy times, have I got some fantastic news for you. The Political Voices Network is now on Substack. This is your new go-to for the best in independent media. We're talking about my show streaming daily with episodes on demand, the fearless of journalism of Brian Karem, the brilliant side-splitting satire of John Fugelsang, the unrelenting working class advocacy of Rick Smith, and so much more. Here's the best part. Subscribing is so easy. You can join for free or go to the extra mile. Support these incredible independent voices by signing up for a full subscription starting at just $8. You'll get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and a chance to directly fuel fearless, unfiltered media. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Hit that subscribe button and become part of the movement keeping truth alive in an era of corporate media overload. Every subscription helps, especially yours. One more time, that is politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Sign up now. Do it.